she's very charming, she's very beautiful. A lot of people, fans वगैरह, they keep crushing on her for all the right reasons. You have never had a crush on this wonderful face?
They say, don't get too close to your heroes.
Oh my God.
There was this one guy who I really liked. He drew like a rose on the paper, cut it properly, and we had swimming class. And he asked me out in front of like everyone. It was really nice. Then I really feel like I will get married one day and have like this beautiful marriage with like a lot of kids. And I mean, 2 is fine.
Maybe a crime thriller.
Yeah,
तो आप उसको मारोगे कि वो आपको?
You want to kill me?
Oh my
What's
God.
wrong with you?
Hi, this is Aashim Gulati.
Hi, this is Dhvani, and you're watching me on Shubhojit's YouTube channel.
भाई मेरे दोस्तों, बंदूक से निकली हुई गोली और मुंह से निकली हुई बोली, ये जो दो चीज़ है ये कभी वापस नहीं आता. एंड ये जो गोली है यहाँ पे, ये भी हम लोग चाहते कि वापस आए. जितने हो सके धमाकेदार काम करते हैं वो वापस आ चुके हैं यहाँ पे इन अ प्रिटीएस्ट एंड उबर कूल अवतार. एंड इनके साथ जो है, योर कैरेक्टर नेम इज क्रिश, आई बिलीव, राइट? हाँ, तो ये जो है उनका कैरेक्टर तो लड़कियों के बीच में रहता ही है, बट आई एम नॉट श्योर, बट आई एम प्रिटी श्योर, आई वुड से, कि इनका जो रियल लाइफ कैरेक्टर भी सो गुड लुकिंग एंड चार्मिंग दैट ही मस्ट हैव बीन अराउंड विथ गर्ल्स ऑल द टाइम, बिकॉज दैट इज द काइंड ऑफ कैरिस्मा दैट ही ब्रिंग्स टू द टेबल.
इसमें मेरा कोई हाथ नहीं.
Absolutely, that's what I say, effortless, right? Well then guys, congratulations, कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म, 20th of September it is, and बहुत सारा चीज़ I heard, chemistry, this, that, lot of fun together. But tell me, I remember the last time that we had an interview, you told me that, you know, music videos, hey, I'm doing my pop stuff and everything, but very soon you will see me doing a lot of work actively in terms of acting.
I did, no? I said it a
You
lot.
did,
Yes, oh maybe.
and
Wow.
I'm talking about 2022 when we had that conversation,
see?
right? So cut to 2024, things have slowly kind of started to unfold, right?
Yeah.
So how are you kind of taking to this whole thing? Do you think it's a result of direct byproduct of the manifestation that you've been doing for a long time?
Maybe. Manifestation, but also manifestations don't work if you don't put in the effort.
Absolutely.
So
You don't work.
and if you don't work, exactly. So I really, I feel, worked in that direction, and then sort of this has happened today. We're sitting 7 days away from the release of the film,
It's feeling the oomph.
and it's just
Surreal, right?
surreal. It is.
But you know, both of you have a common connection. You know, everybody talks about transition from TV, OTT, movies, etc. You both have had a transition in different ways, right? And I wouldn't say really transition, because आप दोनों वो चीज़ कभी भी एक साथ कर सकते हो. It's never about mediums anymore. You can be an artist in any form. कल को जाके आप भी singing या anything you can bring to the table, right?
मैं
Because
करने वाला हूँ singing.
that's what I'm saying. You know, anybody can become anything if they actually put in that effort. That is what I believe. You know, it's never about jack of all trades, master of none. You can also be master of all as well. But ये जो public perception है, इसको break करना is
But
very
what is
difficult.
wrong with jack of all trades and master of none?
There's nothing wrong,
It's
but people can also,
fantastic.
but
I
people,
really believe it's fantastic.
but people can also be master of all. That's what I'm saying.
That's
that, you
very
know,
difficult to do.
but लोग कर लेते हैं, and अगर कर लेते, if they go in that direction, they
Yeah.
sometimes
You have
do
to be
achieve.
really intelligent and really have something very different to do that.
But वो charisma and जो potential है, वो अगर, you know, if you're channeling in the right direction, then वो eventually हो जाता है. But I want to understand personally, जो एक trajectory आप लोग follow करते हो career wise, how has it kind of transformed mentally for you all? Because एक तरीके से जब आप success हासिल करते रहते हो, you change your approach towards your work, right? It's always obviously for the better. So how has your approach towards work kind of overall gotten better? If I can start with you.
Yeah, we live in a time where there's so much work, but having said that, there's also a lot of people coming in to do this every single day in this maximum city, right? So it's not easy to find the right opportunity, but it's definitely work to keep putting in that work and owning your skills, so that when the opportunity arrives on your door, you're ready to open it with, like, you know, open arms. So I feel it's all about putting in the right amount of effort in it with the right intention. Why? The why needs to be very clear in your head. Why are you doing this?
Clarity.
Clarity about whether do you want fame, do you want to be known as a great actor, or do you want both? Where do you see yourself? Why is it that you're choosing a particular project? I feel all of these questions one should keep asking themselves to get that clarity. And I think every time I have chosen a script, most times तो ये होता है कि यार firstly, it's not every day that a Lakshman Utekar and a Vinod Bhanushali
Yes.
would call you and be like, we want to do a movie with you. Where I know it's going to happen way more often
That's
from
right.
here on. But still, it's the journey from fit, not fit to being fit and being asked, that would you do a film with us? And we'd like for you to play this character in this movie.
क्या बात है?
It's a long process. It's been a long journey, but it's been a very rewarding one. So I feel like that it's an amalgamation of so many no's to get that one yes. And when you do get that one yes, what do you do with that yes, right? So that's the conversation that I think I personally always have with myself. That what is the opportunity here, and what am I willing to put on the table with this? And if there's enough yeses in that moment, and I feel like this makes sense to me, then you don't see the mediums, like you said, right?
Correct.
Then whether it's TV, whether it's a web series, and eventually, of course, everybody wants to do a film on the big screen, and
70mm magic.
yeah.
But it's very hard to come into the theaters these days. Like it takes guts.
To
yeah.
get
Yeah, but
people
इसमें
to
आएंगे
watch.
ना भर भर के लोग आएंगे. I think UA
यही
सर्टिफिकेट
हमारी
मिल
आशा
चुका है.
है.
100% आएंगे लोग भर भर के of all age groups people will come, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's what it is, man. And then just keep your intention clean, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Do कर्म अच्छे रखो.
क्या बात है.
करते रहो.
कर्म अच्छे रहो, कर्म करते रहो, फल अपने आप मिलता रहेगा. That is what it is. But she's very charming, she's very beautiful. A lot of people, fans वगैरह, they keep crushing on her for all the right reasons. You have never had a crush on this wonderful face?
No.
They say na,
Yeah.
don't get too close to your heroes.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
I'm a very I wouldn't actually. You know what? You should not appreciate yourself in front of camera. I think.
Oh, अच्छा नहीं ऐसा कुछ
अरे
नहीं
क्यों
है.
नहीं
You
है?
can. Self
I just
appreciation.
feel
It's
like-
called Mumia Mittu.
कुछ दिन
हाँ,
पहले
मैं
शायद
समझ
सर ने
रहा
कि
है.
IFA conference में is like you praise yourself and that's how you grow, right? You want to say
Yeah, I actually made a song out of it also. Every time I look into the mirror, I say, thank you, God. So I really believe that, you should really love yourself, yeah. And I actually don't sort of think it in a way where people need to have crushes on me per se, because like
नहीं,
I
वो
love
हो जाता है,
myself
वो
and
हो
I think
जाता
that's
है.
enough. That I'm there for myself, and I really, really, really do believe that I'm amazing, and I feel like everybody should feel like that about themselves. I'm not overconfident, but
just the right amount of
just the
confidence
right
that you
amount
need.
of confidence, I think, is very important.
We're talking about accidental प्यार in this movie, right? College life में बोलो, school life में बोलो, accidental प्यार भी होता है, planned प्यार भी होता है, बहुत तरीके के प्यार होते हैं, right? What is perhaps the funniest, that initial वो जो butterflies होता है ना school या college के time पे, उसके memories क्या है आप लोग के, जो सबके होते हैं, आप लोग के पास भी I'm pretty sure रहेंगे. So what is that one thing that you really, really kind of feel funny about it in today's time, और feel कि यार उस time पे था cute था, because उस time के जो affections होते हैं, प्यार होते हैं, बहुत innocent and pure type होते हैं, right?
Yeah.
So what are your memories from that time maybe?
I just had this one instance where on Valentine's Day there was this one guy who I really liked. He drew like a rose on the paper, cut
Yeah,
it properly, and we had swimming class. And he asked me out in front of like everyone. It was really nice.
Did you actually go out with him because of the courage that he displayed?
I think no. Yes. Again, why did I say it?
Well, I want to know your story as well.
I don't know if this was like really like.
But I was very young. Like I was
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And perhaps you were so young that you didn't know how to react to that. You just found it very sweet.
I
but-
found it very sweet,
very sweet,
and I
yeah.
really liked him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine was the opposite. Like I really liked this girl and I had a crush on her. I was probably in class 3, 4, 5.
That's early.
Yeah. And it was just like very innocent, like whatever, not even a crush. I think it was just like there was infatuation or whatever. And I remember I had like some keychain at home of some Bugs Bunny or something like that.
Oh, Looney Tunes.
Yeah, and I was like, यार इसको आज ना स्कूल में जब खत्म होगा ना इसको कहीं ना कहीं मैं I'll find her and I'll wrap it in something and I wrapped it in whatever and I ऐसे इसको दूंगा. तो that's exactly what happened. So school घंटी बजी and it was time to leave and I saw her leaving. And I just ran to her and I was like, I have to just give you something. और मैंने उसको पता नहीं किस में रैप किया था, किस चीज़ में, I don't even know. And I gave it to her and she's like, what is this? And before she like could look up, I was gone.
मतलब हाथ नहीं, पूरा का पूरा बॉडी कांप रहा है कि भाई थमा और फिर भाग जाओ.
स्कूल की घंटी बजी, मेरे दिल की घंटी बजी और मैं भाग लिया वहाँ से. और उसके बाद I don't think मेरे को कभी उसने I think we never spoke after that.
At least you did what you were.
But at least you did what you wanted, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
We have very limited time, so we have to cover like some interesting points as well, which is very critical.
Yeah.
The film also talks about accidental love तो है, शादी के बारे में भी, you know, in today's time, a lot of people get scared with the idea of marriage because responsibilities आते हैं, you need to take care of each other. एक जो responsibility है उसको काफी लोग as a liability भी समझते हैं because of which they sometimes they tend to be away, especially the young generation, you can say, right? Personally, do you both get scared with the thought of marriage? It's not that immediately होने वाला, you're entitled to do it whenever you want to, entitled to even not do it. But शादी को लेके what is perhaps your idea? अगर कुछ सोचा है कि क्या सोचा है इतने साल बाद करने वाला हूँ या करने वाली हूँ, you have those random thoughts about marriage?
I do all the time.
What is your thought?
So for me, my parents have a really beautiful marriage. Yeah, touch wood.
Touch wood.
So I really see them and I really believe that you can really find your person and ups and downs is fine, but you know you have to be there for each other. And I really feel like I will get married one day and have like this beautiful marriage with like a lot of kids. And I mean 2 is fine, but
हम दो हमारे दो.
yeah, and I'm not scared of responsibility, and I really want to make like a beautiful home and have that life. It's a very beautiful thought, yeah. I don't find it scary at all.
How cute is it, यार? You know, Dhvani talking about love, marriage and all. एक time पे 10 बजे के breakup के बारे में बात होता था. अभी now we are talking about this, so it's so beautiful, right? You know, I mean,
yeah, I've grown out of it.
It's so beautiful, right?
Yeah.
What is your idea of marriage?
Marriage is, I mean, it's great as long as 2 people are ready for that.
Right, correct.
But also I feel it's a piece of paper. I feel like it should, I mean, you can spend the rest of your life together without giving it that you know,
Societal validation, perhaps.
So as long as you, like 2 people are just happy with one another, then you either get married, or you don't get married, or
Correct.
like whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But as long as the 2 people should know that this is what it is and you're ready to like sort of take that leap of faith and do everything together and are ready to take on life with one another. And I think that's a very beautiful feeling and emotion to have.
Yeah. Fantastic. You know, ये फिल्म में तो रोमांस है, कॉमेडी है, everything is there. But if I ask you both कि एक दूसरे के साथ अगर वापस काम करने का मौका मिले, what is the particular kind of genre that you would love to pick for? Because इस मूवी में तो ये genre आप लोगों ने कर लिया. So what is perhaps that one genre that you would love to tap if you get to work with each other again? Have you thought about it?
Maybe a crime thriller.
Yeah,
तो आप उसको मारोगे कि वो आपको?
You want to kill me?
Oh my
What's
God.
wrong with you?
He's
I've been
being
so
very mean,
nice
huh?
to you throughout.
कुछ time पहले बोल, I heard in the previous interview said that a lot of people feel that she is sweet. He did not say that I feel that you are sweet. He wants to kill you. Oh my God.
No, I think he actually has a lot of love for me in his
Absolutely,
heart. Yeah? He's just
absolutely. We are having fun because the movie is about a lot of fun. But then you didn't give your answer. उन्होंने तो कह दिया कि
I don't want to kill him.
अरे the whole thing, पहले kill करना, फिर उसके बाद back story में सारी कहानी.
तो मैं मर जाऊं, regardless.
जो भी हो, you know, मरे मैं बोलूं कि all the negativity.
तुमसे बात मत करना, समझे?
मरे आप दोनों के अराउंड जितने भी नेगेटिविटी है, let all that die, everything else.
There's no negativity.
There's
Yeah.
no-
अगर कुछ हो तो भी उसका नेचुरल डेथ हो, बट आप दोनों कीप शाइनिंग. दैट इज व्हाट आई कैन
Thank you.
ऑब्वियसली.
Negativity में बहुत एनर्जी लगती है भाई.
अरे हाँ बिल्कुल, वो वेस्ट हो जाता है ना, उसको काउंटर करता है पॉजिटिव गुड स्टफ. दैट इज व्हाट इट इज. बट गाइस, 20th September is the date. कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म it is. ढेर सारा entertainment है, मज़ा है, इतने अच्छे talented, charming, good looking लोग हैं. So of course you know what's in store for you. Go to the cinemas. What's the special rate that you have? Please mention for the audience. 99 rupees.
So पूरी family को लेके जाइए and watch the film कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म in the theaters near you. 20th September.
क्या बात है. 20th September onwards, ladies and gentlemen, 99 rupees it is. Family के साथ देखो, girlfriend के साथ देखो, boyfriend के साथ देखो, husband wife जिसके साथ भी देखो, बस देखो. That is all that matters. Thank you so much. That's a wrap on the Sunny G Show. This is your host Shubhajit, and I'll see you all with another very interesting episode very soon. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care. Stay safe, and thank you.